There we go. Ladies and gentlemen to your action stations, I'm Admiral Y11. Welcome to Jumplight Odyssey. I'm risking a copyright strike by playing this music, so I gotta get this intro done fast. I really like Space Battleship Yamato. It has influenced a lot of the stuff I've made in the past, and what I'd like to make in the future. And, Jumplight Odyssey is a game styled based off of the old animations of the original animations, not the old animations, of Space Battleship Yamato. It's a game entirely themed around that. Nope, it's just Space Battleship Yamato-esque. And that's what we're here for. And that's why the background is now the bridge of the Andromeda, and why I am wearing a very badly made Admiral's outfit for the whole thing. I could have gotten a hold of an actual one, specifically Admiral Okata's. That being said, it would have arrived in September or October. I didn't have that time. So instead, I've made this really crappy one out of a leather jacket and some felt. And yes, I am boiling alive in this thing, by the way. Thank you for asking. So we gotta get this over with. Jumplight Odyssey, it's a bit of a colony sim, which is why I was playing RimWorld the other day, to get myself into the colony sim sort of mindset. Because while this is, first and foremost, sort of an FTL sort of game, it's more akin to a colony sim than it is FTL. That being said, we have 40 seconds left, so I have to continue this. I have broken out the finer stuff for this one to celebrate Jumplight games, or at least I think they're called Jumplight games, and their release. I've broken out the Japanese whiskey. And as an additional celebration, I had a mug made. It cooperates. There it is. I really like this mug. This is my new favorite mug. I've watered down a little bit of this. No shiz. Yeah, I made it. Well, I didn't make the mug. I had it created. Because I don't have the skills to do ceramics for a mug within 2 days. This game released on Monday, by the way. So, hope this isn't too loud. It looks like it's spiking. Why is it spiking? Is my mic spiking? So, I've watered... Anyways, I've watered down the whiskey a little bit. Because apparently Japanese whiskey is made to be watered. It gets loud, and then quiet, and then loud again. Well, let's break open the sound panel for a brief moment. See what's going on with that. No, not that. Open. Spikes sometimes too. I'm seeing it spike. I'm not sure why. Oh, it's because the mic is all the way... Why? The mic was all the way up. I've noticed it does this occasionally. I'm not entirely sure why. But occasionally... This specific one spikes. My last one didn't. I really need to get an actual mic. But, you know what? I have this mug, and it's full of whiskey, so... Lost. Oh, yeah. Watering it down, much better. So if you ever get yourself a hold of some Hibiki Suntory whiskey, make sure you water it down first. Ice is optional. I have used ice because it waters it down a little more as we go. Hopefully I don't get hopefully I'm not affected too bad. Because it's like closing halfway through. Oh! Mark Andrew is now serving aboard the IFDF, or is now serving in the IFDF Navy. Welcome aboard, son. Thank you for the follow, lad. Is it time to name ships again? A singular ship, and it might be pre-named. Hello, Mark Andrew. Welcome, welcome. Where are you coming from? How are you? I'm doing fine, thank you. I'm playing a game themed off of what is probably one of my top 5 favorite animes. I actually had a game idea I wanted to do for Space Battleship Yamato, but I won't share any more than that because I don't want somebody stealing my idea. No offense to all you fine people. We're playing Jumplight Odyssey, so I'm talking about Space Battleship Yamato because it's a game themed off of Space Battleship Yamato. So I'm nerding out. I'm nerding out a little bit. I mean, I'm wearing a leather fucking jacket in summer because it's the closest thing I had to Okata's uniform. I would like to get that. Hey, there's my ship. This ship and all other ships I've made, because this isn't the only one, directly inspired by Space Battleship Yamato. Directly. And this is also an older version of it, I realized. I didn't look at the model until recently because I was trying to translate that into Blender, which is actually, funny story, that's why I was trying to learn Blender. I was going to do a remake of that ship. I was also going to do a bridge for it, but unfortunately I didn't have enough time to learn Blender within 2 days. So, also, we have to capture the game, so it's going to be blank for a little bit. Okay. Gotta be quick on the draw here. If I put on auto detect, will that do the job? Nope. Why would it? Auto detect has never fucking worked. Hello. Hi, welcome back. You good? The mic hasn't muted itself, has it? I don't think it has. Here. Let me check on my brand new third screen. Yep, following. Saw this game on Steam and was curious about it. Well, be curious no more, because we're going to be playing it. Hi, non-muted streamer. Thank you. Oop, there we go, cutscene. Alright, hit me with it. Yep, that's Iskandar right there.
Since before time, whenever our explorers were lost, they would look to the forever star to find their way home. Now, a great darkness has found us. The warmongering Zootopans sought to extinguish our light. In a desperate bid to defend our beloved home, we committed everything we had.
Yeah, okay, this is... We're fighting Atlanteans here. Also, that's very
Yet,
loud.
The cold malice of Admiral Voltan couldn't be stopped. The battle was lost.
Ah.
I knew what I had to do. Where our only hope lies. I, Princess Euphora, last remaining regent of our people, will lead us to the Forever Star.
Reminds me of anime. Like
those of us who survived that day lost everything. But this is not
his
our
ass
end.
is on fire.
We will survive. Because
Why
together,
specifically his
we
ass?
will keep hope alive.
Alright, are we doing an intro
Hunt
cutscene?
them down. No survivors.
Okay, so first off, these are not the Gamalas. We're fighting the Gatlanteans, or at least their version of the Gatlanteans. Little genocidal greenskins, are we? Hold on. Care about your data and privacy? Nope. Sorry, lads, not getting any data out of me. If I have a crash, I'll contact you directly. What do we got here? Also, I will turn down the music in a moment. I didn't want to run the... I knew there was a cutscene. Well, I figured there was a cutscene. I didn't want to run it and skip it. Well, I didn't want to run it the first time. I wanted it to show my first-time reaction. Starship Adventure is still in early development. Many GC updates planned on a road to V1. Genuinely looking forward to feedback. Aye, aye. Alrighty, first things first. Turn down the settings, or the audio specifically, because one of the most important things on a stream is you being able to hear me commentating. But anyways, yeah, Fallen One, you were, art style reminds me of Macross. I haven't actually seen anything to do with Macross. I know it's mech anime, I know that much. And a similar theme to Gundam, but I'm not exactly sure what the difference is. I know a little bit about Gundam, I know nothing about Macross. At all. The only quote-unquote mecha anime I've watched is 86. And 86 is phenomenal, by the way, but it's nowhere near in the same league. Or I suppose genre. It's a different kind of story in the whole entire genre of mech animes. Settings have been changed. Confirm settings. Alrighty. Solium Infernium. Wishlist Solium Infernium, our upcoming strategy game from hell. From hell? Play LOG's hit digital board game Armello right now. Also, Season 2 also? Season 2 of, 86 or Season 2 of Space Battleship Yamato? Or TLDR, Macross is based because funny F-14 inspired spaceplane. Season of 86. Yeah, actually. Unless there's a new season that came out and I wasn't aware of it. But I saw basically everything. I'll say this much. Giant Death Artillery? Is that Season 2? Is Season 2 the Death Artillery? I don't want to spoil too much. Okay, yeah, I did see Season 2. I hadn't heard about 86 for a while. Yeah, Macross was a lot about the morale of people when they're losing everything. Gundam is about the fight and the people involved and the effect of the events being only secondary. Civilians matter more in Macross than Gundam. Fair enough. I think I've been told Gundam is a little more political as well. That they deal a little bit more with the political aspect of the entire of a war. I mean, yeah. I mean, Sieg Zeon and all that. I'm gonna say, what was it? The Zaku 2s. That's like, I've not done a damn thing with Gundam beyond playing Gundam Evolution a long time ago. Love the Zaku 2. Favorite design of that. I'm not a big fan of the regular Gundams, though. Businesses and planets and all selling power back and forth. Yeah, that's what I've been told. But yeah, no, that's basically in the same vein of all these different animes that we're naming. All these, like, 80s, 90s animes. Jumplight Odyssey is themed off of those animes. Specifically, Space Battleship Yamato, and God forgive me, I can't forget, I can't remember his name, the creator of it. Let me search real quick. The one guy whose art design was not only behind Space Battleship Yamato, but was also behind Arcadia. Or, no, Arcadia was the name of the ship. What was it? It was Space Pirate something. I can't remember the name of Space Pirate Harlock? I can't remember. Hold on. Creator. No, that's not right. Harlock. I was thinking Harlock, but I wasn't sure. I have to watch that one as well. Just a gentleman. Let's see here. I know he died recently. No, this isn't him. He died, I want to say he died, like, last year. I can't bloody remember his name. No, that just gives me funeral homes. Bloody hell. Who? What? Nope, I don't even know where the hell I'm typing now. I'm selecting that, but it's not typing there. I could search my liked ones, but... Leiji Matsumoto? That might be him. Let me search it real quick. Oh, his wife is also a manga artist, apparently. Yeah, no. Matsumoto. God rest his soul. Yeah, that's him. I thought he died last year. He died this year. To the fallen, lads. That man's work has influenced so much of my personal work. Work that I wish to update further. I don't think... Well, I think he might have realized, but I don't know if he knows the scope and scale of how much his art style has had an influence on so many different people. I really like Space Battleship Yamato. I want to reiterate, I really like that show. I really like the anime. I really like it. It's a cool universe. And one day, I hope to have enough technical prowess to make a game for it. Because here's the funny thing about this. And I'm gonna actually start this, because I don't want to keep rambling on. This game kind of counts, but it's not exact. For licensed games of the Space Battleship Yamato franchise, there are 3. One of them was on the there was like 1 on the PS1, and I think 2 on the PS2. They were turn-based strategy games. Well, I guess more apt would be a turn-based RPG. And I can't find any information about them at all. The most information I could find about it was an old web page. And it gave me like the biggest amount of information about it. And it didn't do I don't think it did very well outside of the US. In fact, I don't even think it had, or outside of Japan. I don't think it had a Japanese release, or a non-Japanese release at all. But the main reason why it was so popular is because it had additional scenes, additional animations in the game. And that's why a lot of people bought it. People who were fans of the original anime wanted more content, so they bought it specifically for that. But those are the only 3 games that exist, and I can barely find anything about them. Actually, a long time ago, I put out a note saying, listen, if anybody has information about it, please tell me. I want to know more about it. I couldn't find any information about it. Play tutorial, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I know vaguely what the hell I'm doing, but not enough in this game's context. We'll find out. But I wanted to see about making some kind of game that kind of works in the spirit of those 3 games, but works more in a modern way. And I know that's a very concerning French. Oh, when you hear modern, you think like Netflix modern, like Amazon modern. I am well aware of those kind of contexts. I do not care for them at all. I do not want them. I do not want that kind of stuff here. Also, jump complete, Captain. Analysis incoming. Admiral, first of all. Second of all, sensors indicate Zootopan Armada. Sensors indicate the Zootopan Armada isn't far behind us. But wait. Pleiades? It's gone. Go to bridge. Pleiades? I'm assuming it's Pleiades. Pleiades is lost, but we're still here. Officers to the bridge. Status report. The bridge is your command center of your starship. Use the camera to survey it. WASD, or click mouse 1, or right mouse button to drag it. Accidentally clicked off the fucking game. That makes sense. There's a lot of bridge chatter going on here. Q&E or quick... Okay. Rotate using the middle mouse button. Zoom your camera. SDF Catalina reports damage. Okay, so we can't name this ship. The ship is automatically named the Catalina. So, give me a moment while I rename, the fucking stream. Because, it's not called the Jumplight. It's called the Catalina. There we go. There we go. Perfect. It is so nice having my third screen back, by the way. Catalina reports damage ship-wide. I don't know where to start. Get a hold of yourself, engineering. Easy now, officer. Let's just take it deck by deck. Okay, control shifts us between the different decks. Damage on deck 2. Promenade reports minimal damage to guest and crew quarters. Response teams are putting out the fire as we speak. Fire's put out. Somebody fixed that hole in the wall. Manufacturing and medbay are in bad shape. Turret control remains online. Excellent. We do need guns. By the way, I'm still wondering, because I wasn't answered on Twitter. I want to know how big the guns can get. Because... Here, let me show y'all real quick. Zoom out, damn it. There it is. These are the guns we currently have. 8 twin-barrel turrets. Or twin-mount turrets. I would like to mount something bigger. We need our shock cannon equivalent. And I ain't seeing it. Okay, I might have to actually use... Oh, wait, hold on. There's this thing here. Wonderful. In before 3-barreled Schwerer Gustavs. What the hell is a Schwerer Gustav? How big can the guns get? America. Listen, if I don't have a wave motion gun by the end of this campaign, I am leaving. I wish to annihilate planets. 800mm... Oh. Hold on, Schwerer Gustav. Is it the one I'm thinking of? It is the one I'm thinking of. Because here's the thing, right? There are multiple siege cannons by the name Gustav. And they've been around since both World Wars. I will base my entire purchase of this game if you can get big guns. That's a fair thing. Flight deck reports less than half our shuttles and starfighters are accounted for. Fallen One, 121. Congratulations on joining the IFDF Navy. Welcome aboard, son. Thank you for the follow, lad. I appreciate it. That puts us at 411. Lost. By the way, I think this is a good time to point out that this whiskey I'm drinking is like 45%. And, I'm feeling it a little bit. God damn, I love the Japanese. They make a good whiskey. They make a good series of media. Only one mug. Okay, half a mug. Oh, shit. Fallen One, thank you. Thank you for the subs. A whole bunch of people just got promoted to lieutenant. Look at that. Eldritch Payne, Zack Attacks, Lock Garrison, Mr. King, Volk is cool. He hasn't even been here. I appreciate it. Lost. What the hell is going on here? Mr. King, welcome. Welcome. I'm currently boiling myself alive for a bit. But hell, I look kind of good. Better than I usually do anyway. We are playing Jumplight Odyssey. And I'm loosely dressed like an admiral from the UNCF. But I do have a UNCF mug, which is now my new favorite mug. I had to hold myself back from showing it off, because if I had shown it off earlier, it probably would have spoiled today's game. Anyways, flight control is operational and ready to receive upgrades. I think it's a little early for upgrades, lad. SDF Catalina. Quarterdeck. Quarterdeck's damage is repaired, but there's a whole bunch of scrap there. Hangar is fucked. Jesus Christ, half our starfighters. We only have one. We have both shuttles and one starfighter. Our starfighters better have more firepower than we do. Lower decks. Well, whatever damage there was there is gone, but, it seems like we might not have oxygen. But it also seems like we might have more starfighter bays? No, those are windows. Those might be... I want to say plasma reactors? I'm not exactly sure the statistics of this ship. I also don't know what the hell this is, but I assume elevators. Power switch, oxygen generator. Moss? Son, who names you Moss? That better be your last name. Tosh, Giora, Jason, Arda, Vin, Reb, Seiko, Eva, Starin, Del, Jolly, Paige, Seb, JC, Lori, Cal. I know that you can, like, keep track of all this stuff, and they will interact, these crew members, which is actually pretty fucking sick. Engine room, what's going on? Core appears intact. Good. We don't need that blowing on us. Flight controls, right, receive update. Upgrades, lower deck was scheduled for retrofit, but the Zootopan lasers got there first. Nothing left but turret control. Oh, those are turret control modules. Okay. I had a D&D cleric named Muskevitz. At the start of the year, he was a beer cleric? What is a beer cleric? Loved that he had the spell Eldritch Blast, which did cold damage and could poison people. Okay, I haven't played nearly enough D&D to know what the hell a beer cleric is. What's a beer cleric? You might have to... Is... a cleric that heals with beer? That's just a bartender. Hobbs. Oh yeah, King, while you're here, have you heard of a game called Zona? It just went live on Steam, full release. Yeah, Zona, but spelled like... Hold on, let me type it out for you. Because that's how it's spelled on Steam. I know you and I both enjoy Into the Radius. This is a game that's basically like... It's more akin to Stalker than Into the Radius. I think you might enjoy this one. Instead of praising a god, he praised the liquor. His channel divinity was liquor that could give people bonuses and 2 saves and all. On a similar note, the fact that Eldritch Blast did cold damage and poison people meant that you gave people a cold brew that gave them liver damage. And that's fucking hilarious. Anyways, turret control, gulp. Hope you like redecorating, Captain. Admiral, damn it. I didn't earn that rank to be called Captain. Apparently Town of Salem 2 is out. I wasn't even aware they were working on a Town of Salem 2. Not that I played much of Town of Salem 1. I'm gonna be honest, that seems like a type of game that doesn't really need an update. What more could you really add to Town of Salem to warrant a sequel? Ugh. Okay, it's really starting to hit now. Engine room reports Jumplight core is stable with all Jumplight regulators intact. I hardly need to remind you, if we lose those, we lose everything. Nonsense. If we lose the... Well, if the core is damaged but not lost, we just have sublight systems. Which means we just have to find a nice supply of cesium-3. Or whatever these ships are built out of. Cesium-3 is the construction material of Space Battleship Yamato. The entire series. In fact, they specifically make a point, I think in the 2nd or 3rd episode, to land at, I want to say, it's not Europa, but it's one of Jupiter's moons. Jupiter or Saturn. It's one of the bigger planets, bigger gas giants that they land at to gather cesium-3. Also, did you hear that Factoria's expansion was announced? I did. Hell actually informed me of that earlier. I've watched enough Star Trek and Battlestar Galactica to know that nothing is impossible except seducing the Doctor. Fair enough. Speaking of which, I just heard that. I don't know if y'all heard it, but I just did. Also, why are emergency lights on? Oh, something just... Status report complete. Your orders? Give me a second to think. We have hope. Oh, boy, you just threw a lot at me. Ooh. Okay. Let's pull her back real quick. I heard the whistle. Thank God I'm not insane. Also, today's Friday and we're not playing TF2. I occasionally alternate. Also, I've been really looking forward to this game. Right? I've been looking forward to a lot of games. This is one of the ones that I was really looking forward to. Because again, for those of y'all who didn't get here at the beginning of the stream, to where I risked a copyright strike to play the opening theme to Space Battleship Yamato. I really like Space Battleship Yamato. It's one of my favorite animes. It's kind of, it's rivaling Full Metal Alchemist, to be honest. I really like Full Metal Alchemist, and I really like Space Battleship Yamato. They're kind of neck and neck at this point. So, if I were to rank it, I'd say Full Metal Alchemist, Space Battleship Yamato, Kantai Collection, probably 86, and I'm not sure what's at the 5th part yet. I don't think anybody's taken place number 5 yet, because there's a lot of ones I like. You know what? No. I just thought about it. Arpeggio of Blue Steel. Arpeggio of Blue Steel takes 5. The only reason it takes 5 is because there's a movie of it, which is awful 2/3 of the way through. The 3rd part is original content. The last 1/3 of it is original content, which leads into the next movie, Carenza, which I still have to watch through. But the first 2/3 of it, they condense all like 13 or 14 episodes of the original anime into like, I want to say an hour. And I'm going to be honest with you. If you are making an anime, don't do that. It looks awful when you do it like that. Because it cuts context from a lot of different things. It is not a good thing to do at all. Don't do it. Don't make a condensed movie version of your anime. It's gonna turn out bad. It always has. And that's what Arpeggio did. Ah, my nose is itchy now. Yeah. Anyways, give me a second to think. Of course, Princess. I mean, Captain. Admiral! First of all. Second of all... Time can be paused at any moment. Okay, we have a pause button, thank God. That's a basic thing. Why the elevator music? That's a weird thing to have. Just keep playing the regular music. Loki, also, when are we doing some more H3MP? It's insanely stable now. Well, shit, man. You should have told me that earlier. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't realize it was. Also, here we go. Hold on. Low-key... Or, hold on. It's insanely stable now. It's like the live-action versions of most anime. They take a few hundred episodes into a 2-hour movie done by people that have never seen the anime. Okay. Speaking of which, speaking of live-action, oh, Lord. Have y'all ever watched the Space Battleship Yamato live-action movie? Oh, man. I did. Y'all remember Hurricane Sandy? I was stuck in a neighbor's house, and I was still in high school when that happened. Was I still in high school? No, I think it was in middle... Was I in freshman year of high school, or was I still in middle school? I had to have been in high school, because I think that was... No. Hold on. When did Sandy hit? I'm forgetting my own history. I'm losing it. I'm going insane. Hurricane Sandy. Okay, I was in high school. That was my freshman year of high school. Yeah, I was. Hold on. Prince Admiral Y11 rolls off the tongue like a piano dragged across gravel, but it still rolls Lamau. I mean, yeah. That's why I prefer the name Admiral. I am not a prince, nor am I a princess. I am an admiral. I am wearing the collar. It took me at least 30 minutes to figure out how to get this on. And it involved breaking at least one needle's threading loop. Leather ain't something to fuck with. 2012, I was just 10 when it hit. Oh, Lord, I feel old now. So, I was stuck in a neighbor's house during Sandy. Because a whole bunch of trees had fallen in front of the house. And brought down power lines. It was unsafe to go down. I had, however, gotten a hold of my laptop. Because at that time, I didn't have a proper rig. I didn't have a proper rig until after 2016. And that served me until 2019. And that rig's currently gone. I actually gave it to, y'all remember Jamie. I gave it to her. Because she didn't have a proper computer. She had a Chromebook, I think, or something like that. An equivalent. No, a Mac. It was a Mac. So I gave it to her. Because, I wasn't using it. I wanted to sell it. The person I was selling it to wouldn't fucking come through. So I figured, fuck it. I just want it out of my office. It's going to her. Irrelevant. Back during that time, I don't know why, I started watching a lot of movies that were free on YouTube. Because there's a lot of movies that are free on YouTube. If you look around, you can find them. Like, the Area 51 movie that was from a while ago, that was free. I watched through that. It's kind of shit. It was a fun time, but it was kind of shit. The Space Battleship Yamato movie was also one I watched during that time. Oh, man. Ooh. So let me summarize it for you, right? They tried to condense the journey to Iskandar in like a 2-hour time period. You can even find pirate versions of other movies free on YouTube. No, that's exactly what it was. Like, that's the weird thing about it. It wasn't like the movie was free on YouTube. It was a pirated version. Somebody just uploaded the whole thing. They didn't upload a translation, unfortunately. But auto-translate actually came in clutch on that one. But they tried to condense the journey to Iskandar into a series of, like, it was like a 2-hour movie, I think. It might still be up. And also, let me click back into this. Injuries reported shipwide, Captain. I take it you'd rather step out in the sandy and embrace Mother Nature's wrath than watch it again? Here's the thing. The acting, for what it was, wasn't terrible. At least from what I remember. The animations were amazing. The 3D animation they did for it was very damn good. They changed a lot of the story, which I don't understand why. Like, for some reason, the lower bridge of the Yamato could eject, and they made that a plot point. I'm gonna spoil it because I know nobody gives a shit about this movie, and I don't expect anyone to. Watch it if you want like a fun time to watch the cool effects. You watch it for the battles. You don't watch it for the actual story. It's shit. The lower bridge could eject for some fucking reason. And they made it a plot point that like a childhood friend of the main character like had to be sacrificed aboard that bridge because like someone wrapped around it. Now that I kind of recall, that did happen in the anime. I'm not going to say where, but it did happen. But how are you? I'm good, Mark Andrew. I don't mean to criticize, lad, but you are very spotty with your, are you okay, dude? Like, do you have an okay connection or something? Also, I take it, oh wait, I already read that. Oh boy. Also, you just said hi there, again. Are you doing alright, man? Like, is your connection going spotty? Are you in an area where internet isn't widely available? It's alright if you are. It's just, I've already said hello to you, and you followed me. Which I appreciate. Again, the elevator music is very... Injuries reported shipwide. Also, water, power, munitions. Metagel. Produce. You know, I kind of figured in Space Battleship Yamato, I kind of figured they had replicator type shit, because there's quite literally a moment where some of the characters are talking and they're like, wow, I wonder what this, like, this meal is great. I wonder what it's made out of. And then I think it's like the lead science officer's like, you don't want to know. You just don't want to know. Something along those lines. What else we got? Produce, we've already looked at that. Biomass, essential resource for cultivating crops in the greenhouse or synthesizing metagel in the medbay. Alright, so that's RimWorld rules. It's our raw material. Composite. Resource required for the construction of advanced objects. That's going to be the machinery, and that's going to be a problem, I guarantee. Combining plastic and metal in manufacturing complete salvage opportunity away missions. We have plastic, we have metal, and we have material. Raw resource that must be refined into metal to be of use. Material may be collected clearing debris. Completing resource extraction away missions. We have our injuries. We have 18 wounded. Are we able to view our crew roster somewhere? Oh, shit! Toast Smack TV is entering IFTF space with 7 additional ships in tow. I really need to update that fucking thing. I should probably do something along the lines of recruit. Toast Smack TV, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate the raid, as always. Lad, I assume you were streaming this game, but if you weren't, speak now or forever hold your peace. Welcome, Raiders. I appreciate you coming through. I apologize if I sound a little bit drunk. It's because I am. I am drinking some Japanese whiskey to celebrate. We were 100%. Hell yeah. That's what we're talking about, lad. Have you been streaming this since Monday, or have you been, did you just start playing now? I've been waiting for now in order to play it. Injury shipwide, Captain. When a crew member's health drops too low, they become wounded. Full 8-hour play session. Was it just today, or have you, is it like it accumulated? Started Tuesday. Okay. Answer my question. I wanted to stream this earlier, but I was waiting for this mug. I had a UNCF mug specifically made for this stream because I stated it at the beginning and a little bit later. I'm a big Space Battleship Yamato fan. So I wanted to get the whole shebang ready for it. If I had a little more, wow, I'm almost out of this. Ah, very nice. Japanese Hibiki is very nice. I love Hibiki. I definitely recommend this whiskey. It's very expensive, though. I think it's gone up to 100. When I bought it, I think it was 90. Oh, no, the 8 hours was today. Overall, I have 17 hours in the game. Oh, man, so you played more than I. Are you one of the 13 people that reached the Forever Star, or are you still at it? He's going to be drunk tonight. That's the last of my alcohol. I'm buzzed, but I'm not, like, dead drunk. Like, I'm not exactly what you call it. No, I'm not. Okay, I gotta pause the Space Battleship Yamato nerddom real quick. People always assume that, like, at a certain point when I start slurring my words, I'm drunk. I'm not. I know when I'm drunk. Like, when I'm drunk, I know it. And I can verbally, like, what's the word for it? Vocalize it. Still at it. 4 attempts in. 1 save corruption. 2 critical failures. Fuck off. I prefer more smoky whiskey, but I don't not drink smooth. Well, here's the thing, right? Like, about whiskey. And I know this because I used to work at a liquor store. I'm trying to get into security. I no longer work in a liquor store. There's a difference between scotch and whiskey. And if that sounds confusing to you, don't worry, it is. Scotch is the American word for whiskey, spelled W-H-I-S-K-Y. American whiskey is spelled W-H-I-S-K-E-Y. So if you see a whiskey with E-Y, that's American whiskey. That's like Tennessee whiskey or bourbon. That's Americans. That's our whiskey. Stuff like Scottish whiskey, Irish whiskey. Although the Irish are a bit of a weird side because they make both, but the Scottish only make Scotch. The Japanese also tend to only make Scotch, but they use the Scottish spelling of it, which is just whiskey with the Y. I'm a wine man, so I'm out of my league in this convo. Really? You're a wine guy? I thought you drunk, hard liquor. I was under the influence that you did. At least on occasion. Here's the thing, I drink on occasion as well. God, no. Really? This is news to me. You drink wine. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like certain types of wine, but I'm not a fan of it. I really like champagne. Cheap champagne, though. I like the sweeter stuff. I'm not a big fan of red, though. Not too big a fan of red. That's why when I drank all the different kinds of Snoop Dogg whiskey, I wasn't a big fan of the rosé. I wasn't a big fan of the red. But I was a decent fan. I don't know. I don't remember what I thought of the Martha Stewart one, but I did really like the California Gold from Snoop Dogg. That was really good. That was a fantastic champagne. Also, this is either going to make it worse or not, but I'm going to... Uh-oh. Okay, so, I really like Dr. Pepper as well. Dr. Pepper, please sponsor me. Hey. But, I usually store the I usually take the tabs off because it gets in the way of me drinking it. I just realized with my third monitor in the way, it gets in the way of what I now use to store the tabs. It used to be what I like to call a chalice, because it's basically a chalice made by Charbord. The guys who make the you ever seen that one liqueur that and there's a difference between liquor and liqueur. Liqueur is like more lighter flavored sort of liquor, meant to supplement or make drinks with. Liquor is just a general term for everything that isn't wine. They made a sort of chalice looking thing. If you've ever seen it looks like a holy hand grenade if you go into a liquor store. That's Chambord. Anyways. It used to be stored in that, and then I stored it in a metal wine glass, because it was a funny bit. It's like, oh haha, yeah, all the soda can tabs and beer tabs are stored inside of a wine glass. And then I used too much, and now it's all in a tissue box, so I have to find a new box for it. But it was behind my third monitor, of which I recently just got back. Anyways, I'm not playing the game. Trollinger. I don't know what Trollinger is. I don't know if we had that at my liquor store. It doesn't sound familiar, but then again, I also didn't pay much attention to what the grapes actually were. I more paid attention to what's the name of the bottle on the shelf? Where can I place it? German Italian red. I see. I'm gonna be honest. This is between you, me, and the wall. I do not like French wines. All of them. And it's not because I don't like the taste of them. I've never tasted them to begin with. All the labels are the same. It's either the name is in a fancy script on a white label, or it's an old parchment looking label of the vineyard. It doesn't change. Or it's a coat of arms. It literally does not change. Do you know how fucking confusing it is to organize 50 different wines that all have a coat of arms. And they're all similar. It's all blue and gold and white. They don't change. Oh my god, you have no fucking idea how hard it was to organize that sort of stuff. And I worked at a small store, right? It wasn't like one of the big chain liquor stores. It was just a regular, like a small family-owned store. And I had difficulty organizing it. It was pain every time I got to the French section. Every other section, Italians, the Spanish wines, the specific, like, the Cabernet Sauvignons, the Pinot Noirs, the Sauvignon Blancs, all those kind of things, those were easy to sort. It's whenever I got to the French section that I wanted to start a shotgun. It's bad. And if you don't believe me, search up French wine labels for the bottles and look through the lists. Banshee can agree. Thank you! I know at least like 1 or 2 of your girlfriends work there. At a liquor store, anyway. I know, so they know. They know my pain. They know. See? I'm not crazy. My manager was able to do it because he'd been at it for years. But me? I worked there 3 years, and I always had trouble with it. Had I worked there a decade like he did, I probably wouldn't have had an issue, but... God... If I had worked there that long, I probably would have started a shotgun at that point. By the way, this all has a lot of sugar, so me drinking it probably isn't helping my state right now. I have to continue this. Wounded crew lose morale and have reduced movement speed. Search your crew for wounded crew. Okay. Oh, sick. I can hit the numbers. I completely guessed that. I completely guessed that, like, pressing the number keys would translate me between the different, decks. Deck 1 is bridge, deck 2 is promenade, deck 2 is quarters, deck 3... Wait, hold on. Deck 4 is hangar, deck 5 is lower deck, and engine room is its own deck. Cannot, however, zoom out to the Catalina's exterior. I'm gonna be honest, I named this stream Catalina, or I named this stream Battleship, but this is very much not a battleship. This strikes me more as being a multi-role cruiser, like, say, one of the, like, the Enterprise. The Enterprise, yeah, no, that's a perfect example, the Enterprise. The Enterprise was an exploration cruiser, and this strikes me as being the same way. It's got adequate armament to defend itself, it's got an adequate amount of hangar bays to support away missions and external operations. Also, somebody scratched the paint on the bow, and I'm not happy about that. In fact, somebody scratched the paint on the central engine shaft, I want to say? Not shaft, vent. This right here would be the vent. How do I select? Well, I guess who is selected? I guess JC. You're wounded? You are wounded. Look at that. Some of the crew are wounded, some are just scared. Well, I don't think the red lights help with that. I don't think the emergency lighting helps. I have individual reports for your inspection. Excellent. Status tab. Oh, here it is. You're wounded, you're stressed, you're on duty, and you're on high alert, and you're helmeted, but you're also weightless, because you're experiencing low gravity. Excellent. I'll file all crew reports in the manifest. Bro, you have a Hitler stash? I'm sorry, but you have a Hitler stash. It's anime Hitler. And he appears to be, I want to say engineering? If this game goes off of the same color scheme that is, SBY, Space Battleship Yamato. Blue is like scientific. Yellow is engineering. Red is tactical. And I forgot what green is. I'd like to point out that we are almost an hour into the stream, and I have not finished the tutorial, because I am just out of it. Listen. I understand, right? Is green or blue science? I know blue is science, at least in terms of Space Battleship Yamato, but I can't because if you recall, what the fuck is... His name isn't Izumo, but it's somewhere in Itami? Hold on. I looked up a guide specifically because I was trying to look up the what you call it, the uniform. How do I forget that? Good lord. I was looking up the uniform for the admirals, that being Okuta. Because again, my name is Admiral Y11. It would be uncharacteristic of me to wear anything except the admiral's uniform. By the way, Okuta looks like a fucking badass in the anime, but every time I've seen him cosplayed outside of the anime, he looks like Santa Claus. I think it's the beard. I think it's the beard on anyone who wears it. He seriously looks like a fucking badass in the anime. But I don't think anyone can pull it off. Like, you can get, like, very scarily accurate, but as soon as you bring it into real life, it's just Santa Claus. Anyways. Okay, green, Suzumura is a navigator. Oh, wait, no, that's the actor's name. Shima is the character's name. Shima's navigator. Mori is Intel, I'm going to say, because she's information, electronic communications, coding, hull demagnetization? Air captain first class? Wait, no, she handles radar, never mind. Speak! I'm trying! Otsuka... Oh, wait, no, that's the last name. Sanada is... Okay, Sanada is Intel. But he's not the one I'm looking at. I've never seen this man in the anime, like, ever. I've vaguely seen Aihara. Ota I've seen. He's engineering. He's chief engineer. Along with Tokugawa. And Yamazaki, I think he's like a junior engineer. Yeah. Lieutenant junior grade. There it is. And then, of course, we have, Sujeki Yabu? No. Oh, wait a minute. This is going in the wrong order. Chief of Weather. So I've been reading this wrong. I've been reading this character guide wrong. The description is under the image. I thought it was over. I'm stupid. Petty Officer First Class is Yabu, who I was thinking of. Because I just realized that because Analyzer was given an actual name, and I thought, well, hold on, that's weird. His name is Analyzer. Or AU-09, or the Ardine Autonomous Type Shipborne Analysis Unit. And, of course, we have Dr. Seizuku Sato. I'd take a drink to his name, but I'm out of I've finished the cup of whiskey. I ain't drinking anymore. This is $90. I'm not spending a whole stream drinking it. I'm sorry. It's very expensive stuff. And I broke it out specifically to celebrate this game's launch. It seems that green is just anything that's designated to non-standard sort of things. Anyways. I'll keep that open, but I'm gonna switch back to this. No. Manifest catalogs your entire crew. Right? I'm guessing the ones that are staring at their hands are the ones that are kind of having a hard time, and the ones that have a happy smile are the ones that are doing it. Hey, we have our genius robot. We have our own analyzer. Look at that. You gotta. Come on. You gotta. And of course we have, Euphora. The Last Regent. So they have titles. Or at least I think they do. Green appears to be supplier. Red is marine. Blue is scientist. And yellow is engineer. And I guess pink is its own category. Because she's technically the last heir to the throne of whatever the hell that planet was called. Let's see here. Stressed. He doesn't look stressed. He looks like he's thinking. Well, I guess everyone's bruised. I guess everyone's stressed. Oh. You can't be wounded. You're a robot. You are full on health, though, so I guess that's why. I guess the portraits don't, Oh, man. Y'all have seen better days, lads. Ox. So we do have, morale. So we can sort it by health and morale. Alright, recommend we lower the ship's alert level, Captain. We have a small lead... Admiral, damn it! We have a small lead on the Zetopan Armada. Let's give our people a chance to breathe. Alert levels influence black alert. Crew becomes... okay. Well, I'll say this much. The situation aboard this ship is less serious than that than on Europa. And let me tell you, Europa ain't no paradise, and it's not even blown up. I don't know if all damage has been repaired. That's the problem. There's very clearly, like, debris everywhere. I don't know if we order somebody to clear that. Oi. Translate between decks, damn it.
Yellow alert, people. Get to your stations and stand by.
Okay, we have I gotta be honest, I appreciate that. Subtitles being on by default. Very good. Very good. You have no idea how frustrating it is as a streamer to not have those on by default. Especially when you think you've turned them on, but you haven't. Also, hell, just to dispel your accusations from earlier, the buzz is already starting to wear off, so piss off. Alert levels determine the protocol of your starship. Use alert levels to influence the behavior of crews. Okay, maybe you do have a point. Crew, ship-wide, be cautious. Some alert levels will also influence your emotional state. Click the current alert level to change it. We have to go to green alert. Unpause to let your actions trail.
Green. All clear.
Stand down from battle stations. Wounded crew report to medbay. Do we even have a medbay? We do have a medbay. It's fucked. Won't do much good. Medbay is offline. We need to get it back on the power grid. Build mode. Okay, here we go. The meat and potatoes. Toolbox. Power switch must be placed on the wall and cannot be placed near upon a structural pillar. Okay. Couldn't have picked a better spot myself. I just placed it next to whatever the hell this thing is. Wait your confirmation, Captain. Build plan must be confirmed before your crew begins construction. Fair enough. This tractor has cab steering. Crab steering? What the hell is crab steering? Also, I assume you're playing a farming game. I have to hold it down? God damn it. Build sites designated, Captain, awaiting resources. Admiral! Damn it! I did not attain this rank to be called a lower rank, damn it! Once the construction site is confirmed, required resources are hauled to the build sites. In this case, metal and plastic are required to build your power switch. These have now been deducted for your resource screens. Why is the game paused? Ah, here we go. This is where all wheels turn one direction at once. So I'm assuming, like, it rotates like this and then moves you left. And similarly for, like, right? What the hell kind of tractor are you driving? A NASA rover? Hold on, we're gonna look at this real quick. Ah, I see now. So it's four-wheel turning instead of four-wheel drive. That's a very weird thing for a tractor to have. What game is this? Again, I'm not a fan of the elevator music when you pause, to be perfectly honest. Because I'm going to be in this screen a lot. Farming Simulator 2022, I see. Like, I want the regular music in that. I don't want to hear... I don't want to hear that. Also, real quick, what is this? Jumplight allows your starship to jump between star sectors. Jumplight must be calibrated in the engine room before each jump. Constructing Jumplight cartridges will increase your jump range. Jumplight, 0, no target. Target a star from the star map. So is this just the charge rate? It's a bit of an interesting concept, though, combining both... fridge. Combining both, FTL and... I want to say RimWorld, because RimWorld is a... Not a... Not exactly a... Well, listen, this game strikes me as being not as akin to war crimes as RimWorld. That could change. In fact, it could change very rapidly. We're not sure yet. We'll see. But I don't think I'm able to rip organs out of political prisoners in this game. Who knows? Maybe I will be able to. Considering we're fighting the Gatlantians, who knows? You know, I've been calling them Gatlantians just because of their attitude, but I'm not sure if they are. The Gatlantians are technically artificial beings, whereas the Ganalos were not. I'm not sure of the nature of the Zoltans? Zoltans? Come on, not analyzer. Get it done. Alright, powers to engineering. Or medical, excuse me. Used to select your power switch for further instructions. Orders received. Hauling metal and plastic. Could use some extra suppliers, Captain. This stuff is heavy. We have suppliers. Do we really have to? these are our deck officers. Okay. I don't know if it's just me, but the stream keeps randomly freezing for a quick second and then going back to normal. It's not freezing on my end, but then again, it is coming from my computer, so I'm not exactly a good, control group for that. Is it happening for anyone else? Okay, so in order to access the manifest, I have to do that. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that's not a good idea to have that be accessed through that way. Stream isn't freezing for me except for when Admiral is pausing the game. That's fair. Like, it buffers for a second and then comes back pretty much right away. I hope it's not me, but I don't think it is. Since we're not researching anything, I'm gonna transfer one of the... you are... Why are you operating the... you know what, you're probably a bridge officer. Probably not a good idea to do that. Navigate to their actions tab. Actions tab? How does one get to the Actions tab? There might be Twitch. Or on your end, Tal. No buffering is stirring for me, at least. I... don't know. What I can do is I can't actually check my network stuff. Because I didn't transfer it to my third screen. Because I haven't had a third screen for a while. Perhaps I should have done that earlier. Okay. What is the action screen, though? What the fuck are you hauling? Oh, I see. It's this. Actions. You're in management for some reason. Won't let you down, Captain. You better not. Or it's out the airlock for you. Resources delivered over to you, engineers. Go to build site. Took you long enough. The fuck you mean? Our robot did that. Our analyzer did that. Our engineers can only get to work once resources have been delivered. The Captain Medbay reports they're running low on Medigel. Are scientists working on the Medigel centrifuges? Scientists need biomass to synthesize Medigel, but supplies are dwindling. We should secure a steady supply of biomass by building a greenhouse. Alright. Build mode. Roger. It is seeming to me that this area will be primarily a garden, at least for now. Oh. You know, I was kind of joking about airlocking people, but here they are. The airlockers. Oh boy. Also, there's this entire room that's like completely off limits. Actually, why do we have such large airlocks? What the hell? I'm gonna do like that, and maybe room additions must be contiguous? What? Also, is that a room needs a door? What kind of fucking academy did you go to? One of basic home design? Yeah, of course it needs a door. Slap it here. Why not? We're gonna need a power switch tier 2, Captain. Power switch placed. Oxygen generator. Shove them in the corner. Plant an algae crop. Roger. I can already see the optimization. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Ah, not so damn much. Close but no cigar. Standing by, Captain. Shush you. Hopefully doing this isn't bad. I hope. For some reason, Control Z doesn't like undo what you've done and instead zooms you in. It's weird. I'm just gonna do these for now. That should be a decent amount. What? Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, it's not oh, that's gonna bother me so damn much. I can't. Alright, we have 6 of these things. Maybe that'll give us enough. Confirm. Oh, I gotta hold it. Start building, lads. Bring up a star map. Oh, boy. Destination is the Forever Star. Roger. Of course, it's up to you. Oh, Lord. Yeah, somebody here played FTL and was like, you know, what if this was like more of an RPG than it was a roguelite? Oh, what is this? What is this final stretch? Ah. Oh, whatever this final stretch is. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it so much, dude. Use the Jumplight in order to transmit the ship various distances. high gravity away mission slowed. Wait, what? Navigation beacon increases intel range. We'll go here for now. Course laid in. Fate now depends on Jumplight. Are Jumplight calibrators still intact? One Jumplight calibrator was lost when the engine room took a hit. The other is intact, but it ain't working. Do you mind taking a look? It beats me. You are our engineering officer. You tell me that you cannot do your job? Airlocked. Immediately. Also. For those of you who are new to this stream, I really like Dr. Pepper. Actually, can I do this bit again? Let me see. Yes, yes I can. Perfect. Objects must be activated in order to function. What? I see your problem. Ain't got no gas in it. The other Jumplight. You would have never thought of that? Turning the fucking thing on? Huh? Sorry, you are an engineering officer, correct? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm no engineer. I have no degree in this. Looks like we got some stupid people here. Yeah, it seems like it. I'm no engineer, but even I'm familiar with the concept of turning on and off. That's like the first thing you learn in tech support. Turn it on and off again, make sure it's plugged in. Okay, so this is obviously something required for power. With Jumplight calibrator online, our scientists will be able to calibrate Jumplight. Survey data indicates a salvage opportunity nearby, Captain. Permission to launch a away mission. Alrighty. Granted. Make sure you search for any signs of survivors. Away missions allow spacecraft to perform critical tasks off-ship. These are your primary method of recovering additional resources and survivors, but they may also be used to perform reconnaissance or defensive air patrols. To launch an away mission, the crew must first be assigned to a spacecraft. We have 2 Celesto-class shuttles. I'm gonna auto-assign a crew because I have no fucking idea what I'm doing here. We have 2 engineers and a... We have Ironside, Lightfoot, and no call sign. Be careful with that shuttle crew. Look after yourselves, too. Or, be careful with that shuttle crew. Local missions. We're here to do this, but... Salvage opportunity. Go badly. Ship away. want to close this and watch them, because you can actually watch them boarding the ship and everything. There we go. Of course, that's not happening when everybody's, you know... There they are. Get aboard, lads. Godspeed. I'm gonna be honest, them, like, moving into position using the ship's drives is not as cool as a loading dock arm moving them into position. Ship away. Away mission statement. Make your take this time. What I want to do is... Okay. The flight deck... That's a lot of stuff that we just had dropped on our heads here. Oh, boy. This is our engineering deck here. Marine station. Manufacturing. Regent chambers. With great power comes great accommodations. Maybe this comes from me being an American, but if you're the leader of the last of your people, you're damn well sleeping in the quarters with the rest of them. Ain't no way in hell I'd be allowed to, do that type of shit. Not on my watch. Alright, so these are our turret controls. Requires a Marine to operate. What? Water tanks and water condensers. We have small batteries here. A fuel burning reactor. Are you telling me that our Jumplight reactor here doesn't do the job? Loss of all Jumplight regulators results in the starship implosion, ending your Odyssey. I feel like building another one of these might be a good idea. If we can, anyway. Actually, real quick, what is this? Jumplight calibrator. What do these take? Jumplight cartridge, calibrator. Operators must complete Unit 9 Advanced Jump Space Telemetry at Pallades University. This ain't like dusting crops. Jumplight engineers have attempted to overclock Jumplight processors with limited success. Also, this calibrates Jumplight over time. So the more of these I assume we have, the faster Jumplight generates. Calibrates Jumplight at 50% speed. So this just doesn't require a scientist to do it. Jump coin. I don't get paid enough for this. By the way, this mug really doesn't like my green screen. I don't know if that was apparent, but it really doesn't like my green screen. Which upsets me greatly. Because, I really like this mug. And as a side note, I'm surprised that Namkai doesn't make any more of these. I think it's Namkai who owns the Space Battleship Yamato franchise. I'm surprised they don't make mugs like this. I would have bought a mug like this from them if they did. I had to make this. I keep saying I made it. It really wasn't that much of a process. Robot charging stations. Provides one genius robot used by genius robots to recharge battery. Oh, working no charge makes genius go zzz. Who wrote this? Should we be worried? E. I feel like another of these is... Oh. Need more composite. I knew it. I knew machinery would be a problem. We have your bunks. Why do they look more like cryopods than bunks? Wash bin. Somebody clean up this scrap, please. Also, I don't see a reason for this corridor to be empty. I might fix that. Is there a way to, like, switch between these two easily? Look real quick. There is a way to get rid of this shit. That ain't shrubbery. The hell does that look like? Pruned for biomass. Rooms can't be divided. Rooms require access to a turbo lift. Well, they do have access to a Oh, there's an airlock here. Why? This is very clearly not a wartime ship. The amount of airlocks that are present aboard are disturbing. This ship strikes me more as a multi-role cruiser than it does a battleship. So naming it thusly, doesn't exactly... I'm still gonna keep the naming nomenclature because, you know, Space Battleship Yamato, but, I feel like the airlock I guess they're there in the similar fashion to, like, actually, if I were to do this... I want to get... Yeah, okay, I can't even... I'm gonna be honest, yeah, that's a little annoying that I can't get rid of, like, obvious armor vulnerabilities. Observation doors. We have an observation deck. Wait a minute. How is this fair to the crew? You do have a regent's bedroom. Lady, you are at war. Ain't no time for luxury. It's time for warfare. Also, I feel it prudent to suppress problematic behaviors brought about by despair but depletes morality over time. Get those things off my ship. Unsent memo from Captain Remo to SDF Command. Auto opens if adjoining rooms disconnect from power. Shift schedule. It's a fire hazard, apparently. Unlocks dependent objects and keeps them operable. I see. Personal terminals. Players restore morale and connectedness, but losers may incur negative emotion states. Bookshelf. Interesting. Coffee dispenser. Tea infusion. Finest Lady Catenza leaves grown on the Palladian subcontinent. Zootopan raiders often attack plantations of Palladius South. Zootopan coffee is terrible. Well, it sounds like they might have been a little grumpy about that. SDF Regulation 53.2.2/C clearly states that the top bunk is way cooler. I'm going to preemptively do this. Because I figure eventually it'll be a problem. There we go, and... just ironically, just like fucking RimWorld, whole bunch of chess tables all over the place. Except instead of whole bunch, it's just gonna be one. And I don't know what the hell this thing does though. What the fuck is dependent objects? Is this even something I want? I don't know. Here. I can't place a bookshelf, apparently. What do you think this is? A pleasure cruise? An SDF drill instructor while on a pleasure cruise. I mean, he has a point. Helmet locker. Oh shit, did I just undo everything I just did? Fuck. Wait, why is... Room's disconnected from power grid. Fuck you mean they're disconnected from power grid? I might have fucked something up here, but we'll fix it in a moment. Mission was a perfect success. Away mission complete. We already did this. Welcome home. Recovered a load of composite. Oh, thank God. No survivors. Continue to monitor the distress beacons. Understood. Be ready to mobilize for search and rescue if we detect any distress beacons. Away missions. No, we've already done that. Jumplight calibration still underway. Like you always say, it can't be rushed. $5 we're gonna get attacked during this. Alright, bring us to engine. Now that we have enough of this garbage, we can build ourselves a brand new Jumplight calibrator. Except apparently not. Can somebody maybe clear that debris? Is that a thing we can maybe do? Oh, this requires 20. Never mind. You sleep. Guten Nacht. Thanks for tuning in, lad. This costs 15. $7 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. tomorrow. Jesus Christ, man. Why the hell is a Popeyes open that late? Confirm. Build us a battery. I want to go further. Why is your job open that late? Or open that early? Jesus. Who's coming and getting chicken sandwiches that early, dude? I guess the whistle is a shift change? What's the status on that garden? Walmart. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, fair enough. Have a good night, lad. Speaking of which... Alright, we're gonna take a quick ad break, because I have to get into... Well, I have to do one at least. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after these messages. Alright, we're back. Hello. Let's get back to it. Let me sober myself up a little bit here, too. Again, I'm really not a fan of the elevator music. That's the one gripe I have with this game so far. I don't think I've gotten further enough in the game. I haven't even gotten past the tutorial. Jesus Christ. It's been an hour and a half. Ooh. Reminds me of when I tried to play Scarlet. Ooh, man. I haven't gotten very far in that game either. And also, the Switch I was using broke, so... Y'all can get engineer or the power up in that room too. That'd be nice. Jumplight drive standing by. On your mark. We've only gotten 2. What kind of starfighter is this? Velora class starfighter. Hopefully we can make better ones. Because I already know those being the basic bitch ones aren't very good. Oh, I see. You can, like, maybe repair these? Hey, we got a Jumplight battery installed now. You can now charge up to 6. On your mark. Target for jump. One more thing I have to do. Open a channel, all frequencies. Princess Euphora, our fleet fought bravely and lost. Then attempts to return home. There's nothing left except hope. All vessels set course and follow me to the Forever Star. Let's go. Jump lever? Where's the jump lever? Oh, the jump lever. I did target that one, damn it. Target for jump.
Let's bring that star a little closer, shall we? Punch it!
Jumping in T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first jump has been completed. I take a drink to it, but I'm all out. Alrighty. We've put ourselves some distance between our enemy and where we are currently. And it's only been our second day, look at that. How many do these produce? Requires a scientist. I'm probably going to have to put a blast door between these two areas, because those airlocks are definitely, Nice speech, Captain, but we're not the only ones who heard it. Zetopan Armada mobilizing. Now I've learned the fundamentals of starship captaincy. I don't think that's the technical term for it, but go off. And from here, your officers will provide guidance. Their advice will appear at the bottom of your screen. Just right-click. The speech bubble over the head. All content and systems are now unlocked. Consult an officer for advice. Officer, get on the bridge, damn it. Tactical and supply have... Running is all well and good, Captain, but we must prepare for another combat engagement with the Zatopan Armada. If the Zatopan Armada catches you, a battle will commence. Against the Zatopan Armada, there can be no victory, but you can defend your starship to buy yourself more time. Ammunition is used for defensive measures, such as turrets, combat air patrols, and weapon lockers. Stockpiling ammunition for battle will allow these defenses to hold for longer. Ammunition may be created in manufacturing or found in salvage opportunities. What's the objective here? Is it just to build ammunition? Increase your ammunition store. I see. What about you? What do you have to say? Captain, we have debris that can be recycled. Use the build mode to recycle debris into materials. That's what I was trying to do earlier. Wasn't letting me. Just gonna do that in all decks. Because we have a decent amount of debris everywhere. Oh, uh-oh. We have dead. Oh, wait, no. That's just our memorial thing. I haven't lost anyone yet, but still time. Is there an easier way to switch between build and... Doesn't seem to be. It is a little annoying that I have to keep doing that. Again, all my experience involved in Colony Sim is done from RimWorlds, essentially. So... There also doesn't appear to be a way to undo things. I would like to preface, this game is in early access. So, things that might appear odd probably are, and will be tweaked later on. Our manufacturing centers have not looked good. Storage racks. What the hell is this thing? Plastic fabricator. I don't even know what the hell this room over here is. I'd like to make it known that I just hit F3 attempting to switch the modes. I'm so used to being able to easily switch between build and not build that, I'm now just hitting random ass buttons on my keyboard in order to get it done. Oh boy. Good lord. What damage didn't we sustain? Assuming these are officer decks. Fish tanks. Yeah, these are definitely officer decks. The kitchen. somebody really repair shit? Can we order a repair? A general repair for the whole ship? Also, I think I've been doing this wrong. I think I can quite literally just do that. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Has he just been trapped in there? I think we've had a man trapped this whole time. Oh my god. Just wanted to build a bath. So that's a very big seat. A sauna? I specifically made this section so that I could... Oh, fucking hell. Fine, fine. We'll move him over there. A little bit of privacy, I guess. I can't move it out this way, can I? No. That being said... Seems like we're building medical pretty quickly. I think it's safe to say I have no bloody idea what I'm doing. Promises is in development, whatever the hell that means. It is nice that you can queue everything up together, but I kind of wish there was an easier way to make it, to make it happen, you know? Engineering, It just occurred to me that this isn't exactly connected to any power. this could be troublesome. We have a starship log, that's nice. We have upgrades here. What kind of upgrades can we build? Charging station, engineering consoles, combat consoles, Jumplight calibrations, Intel star maps. Oxygen deficiency? Where? I'm assuming that might be engineering. It's the only room where something's gone wrong. I don't want to create a new. Add an object to it. It doesn't appear like this one has it. It's not that I'm seeing. Yeah, you see, it's a little awkward to switch between the two different things. Like, I understand the whole purpose of the blueprint system, but, This is apparently missing power switches as well. There's that one there, and maybe a helmet. Okay, missions. What do we got here? They are 15 fucking minutes behind us. Oh lord, we don't have much time. Deploy. Both away missions away. We're gonna need all the help we can get. We have 15 minutes before enemy contact. Actually build heavy deployment. We can build heavy starfighters. Autonomous deployment. Okay, well, here's the thing. We're going to need more starfighters. Like, that much is apparent. So I'm going to build 2 light, possibly 2 heavy. Man, this ship does not have much space to begin with. How long before enemy contact? "13 minutes till enemy contact." Roger. Spacecraft returned. Roger. What do we got? Metal and resources. Cool, cool, cool. Perfect success. I'm sorry, we rescued 11 survivors? 9 minutes until enemy contact. Promise fulfilled. No hope left behind. Hope increased. We had a we had a promise? 7 wounded. Did we happen? We have fuel burning reactors and nobody's managing them. Oh, tactical. What do you got? Track objective. These are ammunition stores. I swear, these look more like reactors than they do plasma or turret control. Ooh, upgrades. What kind of upgrades? Stopping power. Problem is, no power. Lacking input resources. Well, nobody's fueling them right now, so is it any wonder? That's a seat. Why hasn't that been cleaned? Why haven't these resources been moved? Why can't I micromanage this kind of stuff? Just gonna place these down real quick. might be this room that I was talking about. Oh my god, there's airlocks there too. M opens manifest, not map. Good to know. Enemy contact in 5 minutes. We need to be out of here now. Target for jump. Let's get out of here.
Ship to Jumplight. Hold on, everyone.
Jumplight in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is starting to become more and more like FTL by the minute. It's like a colony sim version of FTL. That's what I was thinking. It was a lot like FTL. I assumed it would be a quicker pace version of FTL. Away launched. And launch a survey because we need those resources. What have we got here to build? Jump light projector, radar amplifiers, heavy deployment across the ship. What does that mean? Robot control, autonomous deployment, rapid deployment. I guess these are required for the heavy, rapid, and high-speed comms, or rapid ships. Increases intel range. We do actually have better command ships. Automated robot princess. Yeah. Tough luck. It's gonna be a nightmare if they breach this deck. It's gonna be a nightmare if they breach any decks, because none of these are secured. This is a peacetime ship. And we're in wartime. This is gonna go about as well as it usually does. Contact in 22 minutes. We should be good for now. Princess's ship, not a full engagement warship. Explains why they got beat up so quickly. These ships are obviously not made for war. Which, you know, it's funny. Because, obviously the, hold on. What's the name of the damn planet? The Pleiadians, I'm going to call them, are very much themed around the Iskandarans. And for those of you who have watched the show, who have watched the Space Battleship Yamato anime, you would know that the Iskandarans, at one point in time, were one of the most ruthless sons of bitches in the universe. And it's specifically because of that ends up being a plot point towards the end of the first season. Spacecraft returned. What do we got? Resource extraction. Very nice. We have water. We got food. We got biomass. We have intel now. Don't get too comfortable, lads. Because it ain't over yet. You're immediately going back out. So we have 18 minutes until enemy contact. Salvage opportunities. You'll be launching. Wonder what salvage opportunity actually gets us beyond resources. Both of you, in fact. Launch. Minutes until enemy... Well, 17 minutes until enemy contact. Please tell me that other fighter's finished. What is taking so long? This over here. Powered engineering restored. I hate that I gotta click on the room first too. Plastic, metal, storage, 2D printer. Ammunition factory. There we go. That's what we're looking for. I'm definitely going to need one of these. It actually shows us the resource readout and what we need. So we'll keep that in mind. They're working on that. Question is, what should I have here? Because I don't want to just keep these rooms the way they are. We need people to be able to transit between rooms quicker than they already are. Mission was a failure. 13 minutes till enemy contact. Failure? What the hell happened? Didn't one of our shuttles just come back? Actually, didn't both shuttles just come back? Enemy contact within 10 minutes. Mineral ring. Success. It's disconcerting for me that the timer is live X versus FTL where it's a by location thing. Yeah. Ship aboard. Alright. Target the jump. Hit it.
Initiate Jumplight drive. Jumplight in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We are away. We've put some distance between us and them. I wonder if we do destroy them, though, do we actually get any? Do we get anything out of it? Sure hope so. We do have another search and rescue. We're gonna hold it for now. We need more metal. And more importantly, we need that damn fighter. I'm gonna be honest, considering they can only go out one at a time, there's not really a point of having 4 different launch bays. Oh, now tab switches it between the two. God damn it. I wasn't doing it before, and I was hitting tab a billion times. I'm assuming these are officers' quarters. Uh-oh. Stargazing. Get to work. Make contact in 20 minutes. They are tracking us very quickly. Certainly works on a sense of urgency where we have more to do, but you have to plan things out. Yeah. We're almost on the edge of this sector. I might see if we can't go here. Problem is we need more composite. Now at 18 minutes until enemy contact. These batteries don't charge nearly fast enough. We're gonna need to upgrade that soon. Oh Christ, 16 minutes until contact. Failure on 85%? What is this, XCOM? Perfect success. Fantastic. We gotta try. What the hell happened with these guys? No, damn it, we've already done this. No more of that meme. We're done. It's over. 13 minutes until enemy contact. We're gonna be cutting it close here, I'll tell you what. We might not have time to go here. Mag flick. One moment.
Gun.
There's your mag flick. I do it with my 5.7, but I don't have a spare mag for the 5.7. I just have the regular mag. There, you got a free one. Do I have a place I can... There we go. Alright, resuming. 12 minutes until enemy contact. How have you been? I've been alright. Captain crew are getting thirsty. Don't we have soda machines? We do have soda machines. Corridor, galley. Can I build them in the crew quarters? I can build them in the crew quarters. Soda! Now, back to the war front. 10 minutes until enemy contact. Don't fail. Ooh. Nice. Hope lost. Fuck you mean hope lost? Real quick, because we have the resources for it now. We need that immediately. Hope was lost because I am a simp for you. Yeah, where's my money then? You say you're a simp, but yet my bank account stays empty. Curious. Also, can y'all maybe clean up the fucking materials that are all over the place, please? I bet. Oh god. No, I was joking. I was joking, lad. He's a joke. So if surviving region before it dies, your Odyssey will end. You were serious? No, I wasn't serious. I was joking. Jesus. What do you need? Have crew recover from dehydration. Inspired. They don't look very inspired. They look like they're crying. Oh shit. Bond 1121 has sent in $1 for fleet upkeep. I too will sit for the captain. The Admiral, thank you. I didn't hastily pin this collar onto this leather jacket for nothing. And had I kept the bandages on, you would have seen it, but I took injuries doing that. Because I did try sewing the damn thing on. And yeah, hand sewing through leather without a thimble, don't recommend it. Still kind of hurts, actually. Anyways, what was I doing? Doesn't seem like anybody's dehydrated, frankly. Oh, wait a minute. You're dehydrated. Why are you dehydrated? Why are you just sitting? Go drink. Get a drink, you dumbass. Where's an operator? I'm going to change my name to Admiral Y11 Big Simp. Who was... I forgot who was doing it before. Somebody's making jokes along that line. Zootopans are closing fast. Uh-oh. Contact 5 minutes. Do we have a mission out? We don't have a mission out, but we can jump. Jumping. I said jumping. Hit it.
Let's bring that star a little closer, shall we? Punch it! Sequence initiate in 5, 4, 3, 2,
We're low on food.
1.
Via the PayPal. Yeah, I'm aware. I've been meaning to fix that. Frankly, I didn't even think that shit worked anymore. Fallout 4... What? Huh? Are you okay, lad? I mean, people know my first name anyway, so that I'm not too bothered with. Okay. Just wanted to make you sure. Let me hug you. No thanks, sorry. What is wrong with y'all, lads? Okay. Maybe success. We have a solid 30 minutes before we have the next, we have the next bout of nonsense. For now, though, I do want to see what's going on with our canteen. Oi. I don't know who's not handling our food, but we apparently don't have anything to do food. What is your walk cycle, dude? What's up with you? It seems to me like none of the crew is doing what I need them to, which is primarily this. This might be a lost run, to be perfectly honest, because... I don't know, I figured, like... one of the 22 asshole, or one of the 83 assholes aboard this ship would, you know, get on it. And, well, they haven't. We apparently also have civilians aboard. You know, this stream does say part 1, but I feel like I'm going to have to take some time to figure out exactly how to play this game, because there's something I'm not understanding here. I'm going to play Dead Island 2? Probably not. I'm going to be honest. Looking at Dead Island, it's weird. Oh my god. Nobody's producing food. Despite the fact that I've ordered them to... Okay, there we go. Now they are. Whoa, okay, I don't know if y'all saw that. This man's arm just grew, like, at least to 2 meters and then shrunk back. Why? Is it weird? It's... Okay, so Dead Island 2 seems to suffer from what I like to call Gen Z writing, which is... Or I guess it could be millennial writing. It all depends on, like, the 5-year difference between, like, 95 and 2000. It suffers from that in what I mean... It has that same sort of style of writing that's like, oh, well, that just happened. It has that sort of feeling to the writing, where it's written to be witty quips instead of good writing. And frankly, I fucking hate that kind of writing. Dead Island, in and of itself, has been a little goofy at times, in the original series, but it always kept itself a little grounded in some serious nature. People were actually, in the original Dead Island, like, people had serious concerns. People were actually scared. You could see there was dread on everyone's faces. Even if it was, like, in a really shitty manner. But, you know, there was an actual... It felt like there was an actual apocalypse going on. You look at any of the characters and their voice acting in Dead Island 2 and tell me that they're not just, like, wannabe Duke Nukems. Because I feel like a lot of them are voiced and written in a way that just makes them wannabe Duke Nukems. And that doesn't vibe with me, right? There's already a Duke Nukem, there's already a Lo Wang, and there's already a, who's the third one? Duke Nukem, Lo Wang, and there's already a Caleb, right? We don't need any more. It's become oversaturated, that kind of writing. And I feel like a lot of writers these days use that as an excuse. Like, it's alright if you want your character to, you know, have the occasional witty quip, but a lot of them, I feel like, just rely on that too much. As fun as the gameplay looks, it's just playing through it, I feel like I wouldn't be able to suspend my disbelief in how ridiculous it is for long enough. So I don't think I'd be able to get into it. In the same way that playing Far Cry 5 in co-op prevents me from getting into the game fully. Like, it's fucking fun and funny as a co-op, but I'm never gonna give a shit about the story. And that's just because I'm playing it in multiplayer. Well, we're completely out of food, because y'all just aren't doing something. Okay, so... I'm not sure I understand what's going on here. These are the food production stations, right? Cooking produce. No. Okay, so how do we make produce? I assumed that was the station to make it. Tasty if you close your eyes, or if you're a lady's marsh frog. Is there something I'm not understanding here? Throws biomass into produce. I see. So we haven't been making produce this whole time. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna save and quit to menu. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm obviously gonna have to start a new run. This has not gone very well for my first attempt, because I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Gonna be honest, tutorial might need a little bit of work. Just a little bit. I was under the impression that the way this worked is the biomass would be taken somewhere else in the ship to be made into produce, and then from that would be turned into meals. Apparently, that's not the way it works. And at no point was I told that. But we don't have enough time to start a brand new run. It already took us like 2.5 hours, no, actually 3 hours to get here. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to end it here for tonight. It's a little early than usual, but that's just going to be how it is, because I have no time to start another run. The next time we play this, I will do a new run. I'm going to maybe play this on my own to learn how to play it a bit better. And maybe not eat shit. Because that first run is frankly awful. But, to be fair, first time I played RimWorld, it was awful. First time I played FTL was awful. That's just how these games kind of go. You play it through the first time, you're bad at it, do it a few more times, you got it. It's a learning curve. Stand by for a raid. We are going to find a raid target. It might be, well, no, it most likely is going to be somebody else from this category. Seeing as I was raided, I might as well continue that train of raiding. Jumplight Odyssey, who else is live? Currently, it's just me. Weird. Actually, Alright, you know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna make a vote right now. This is something I don't usually do, but we're gonna make a vote right now. Sub only poll. There we go. Create new poll. So I'm gonna list down 3 streamers here. IdZero is the first one. He actually streamed this game a little bit ago. He's a cool lad. I've rated him a few times. He's currently playing Armored Core 6. So, he's the first choice. The second one we have is a lad I met a while ago online by the name of Jaga. He's given me a little bit of advice on streaming. Not too much. We haven't interacted a lot, but I haven't been able to catch him live, because he usually streams a lot earlier than I. He is playing a game called Rain World, which I'm not entirely sure what that game is, but he's playing it right now. And then, thirdly, we have a guy by the name of Mock Wahlberg, who is streaming Jumplight Odyssey right now. He's currently right below me. Apparently, me and him are the only 2 people streaming this game. So, I gotta make sure I spell this right. Alrighty. We're going to give it a 2-minute duration. Poll has started. Ladies and gentlemen, vote now on your phones. In the meantime, We are going to get everything ready. I'm hoping playing the Space Battleship Yamato theme at the beginning of this doesn't get me copyright stricken. That version of it, by the way, was... Let me see if I can find it. Here's the video on it. No, pause it. Thank you. No, pause it, damn it. That specific one, if I can hit the translate button to actually get it in English. Oop, hey, the dedication is really appreciated. Thank you. I will occasionally do bits like this. I don't do them every stream, but I do like to do them. It does take a lot of effort to do bits like this. And unfortunately, this one cost me two finger injuries, both my middle finger and my thumb. Not that I'm flipping you off here, but okay, now I'm flipping you off. But no, these are the two fingers I took injuries against before I decided to give up on trying to sew it. And also, it's summer and I'm wearing a leather jacket. Don't do that. Very bad idea. I'm not stewing here. What happened to your buddy when you're playing Dead Island? He's just not here today. I decided to do this instead of that. So, he's just not here. This also is a single-player game, so it's not like he could really join in on this. I mean, he technically could. We could just have a committee game, but... yeah. Anyways, the intro song I played was done by the Hiroshima City Harmony Brass Band, which is an amateur citizen band, this is labeled as, from a regular concert in 2013. The video is great. They do a whole bunch of the themes and songs from the show. Check out the video. It's online. It's not exactly spelled like that, but if you just search Space Battleship Yamato main theme, you'll find it. It's not that hard to find. They do a wonderful job with it. They did a wonderful job with the main theme, and that's why I use them as the intro song for today's stream, and I hope they understand and don't copyright me, because I know the Japanese laws regarding copyright are a lot more strict than ours here in the United States. I have done it from a place of love for your series, Japan. Please don't try and sue me. Anyways, let's see here. Has the poll finished? That it has. We are rating Mark Wahlberg, as he is next on the list. Let me open his stream and copy his name.
One more.
I do not want to hear your ads. Thank you. Would you rather lose your balls or your hands? I'd rather die, frankly. Because on one hand, no hands. On the other hand, no balls. I kind of need both of those, frankly. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Admiral Y11 signing off. I will see you tomorrow for some more Space Engineers. And, surprise, surprise, Jack Churchill's coming back. The guy who got me back into streaming, or streaming mainstream, more like. He's finally got good enough internet to actually play the game and stream it. All good shit. So, look forward to that. At least I think he's going to be joining us. I'm under the impression he will. Hello, folks. Unfortunately, you came at the latest time you could. Give Mark Wahlberg the warmest welcome you can, and have a good night. Alright, y'all know the drill at this point. Like, comment, share, hit the bell button, and subscribe. YouTube likes it, so do I. Thanks for watching.